bet. So tell us about when you was like on a championship run in your career, where you just win after win after win, and how that kind of felt for you.
Championship runs, they feel good, bro. It's about having them right teammates, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my engineers along the way, my management, my lawyers, you know what I'm saying? The people always talk bad about Birdman and not getting their publishing check. Like, I get all my publishing checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about handling your business and having your team in place. You know what I'm saying? Every championship year we had is because I had my team in place, I had my lawyers in place, I had my management in place. You know what I mean? I had my administration in place, I had my street team in place. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different levels to this shit, so have your shit in place, man.
COSIGN Magazine, we really focus on entrepreneurship, and I've heard you speak about other ventures you have outside of music. Can you speak to the what ventures you have and why it's important for someone in the music game to invest elsewhere?
All ventures like House of Fresh has been tremendous for me, and it's all, again, only things that I'm passionate about. I wouldn't open a golf course if I wasn't passionate about golf. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling tires if I am not passionate about selling tires. You know what I mean? Me, I am passionate about selling clothes, fashion, and touching the people through fashion. You know what I mean? And delivering that cloth, that particular cloth that you're not familiar with. You know what I mean? And that's a cloth talk that I've been a part of since Just for Feet. That was my first job. Just having a plug, having the new J's, having the new Nikes, feeling good about yourself is a part of making even bigger and better beats. You know what I mean? I can say that I made bigger songs just on how I was dressed, just how I feel. That doesn't take away the music theory and the hard work that I put behind getting to where I'm at. But, you know, certain times when you're just feeling good about yourself, you're gonna make that magic. It shows, you know what I'm saying? So you wanna have that glow. If that's what it takes to make the magic, man, feel good about yourself, be fresh.
Big. Two more questions. One earlier, you talked about, you know, standing behind and co-signing Spark Dawg. For those, you know what I'm saying, that's watching and listening to this, tell us what it was about him that made you want to get behind him. Because a lot of artists out here, so what specifically made you want to co-sign and get behind Spark Dawg?
Man, specifically rapping without auto-tune. I think guys that can be able to do that and hold their own and be able to freestyle or you know, tell a story in a cool way, you know what I'm saying, that's always a gift. You know what I'm saying? Rap is about stories and sharing stories that kind of are relatable. You know what I'm saying, especially on the struggle side or on the fun side, the turn-up side. And he already had his following in Killeen. He already, you know, had the city behind him and the media and the news and whatnot. So I feel like it was an easy win-win to just back him with hard beats. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys that freestyle, they don't really know how to make songs. So I was like, man, if I could just blend the expertise of what I have with making songs with his freestyle ability, you know what I'm saying, and his voice, I feel like it's a win-win.
Dope. Last question.
And it's COSIGN Magazine, so we're very big on people co-signing others. Who was the first person that really co-signed you?
Probably the first co-sign. Shit, I would have to say Jazze Faye. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that was close in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot to do with my brother, but you know, the streets probably the first people to co-sign me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If I had to, you know what I'm saying?
And just when Jazze Faye, like, what was it about? Like, did he put your music in somebody else's hand, or?
Jazze would co-sign to me because of my brother. So that's why I said, like, you know what I mean? Jazze is one of the first people in Atlanta who was like, nigga, you gonna be hard, you gonna do your shit. But Isaac Hayes said that, Al Green said that, you know what I'm saying? It came from so many different places. You know what I mean? For it to not come from my daddy and certain other like closer areas was what made me go harder. You know what I'm saying? For your daddy to look you in your eye and tell you ain't gonna be shit doing what you're doing, it kind of is like, you know what I mean? He like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, you got me fucked up. Woo, woo, woo. And now we best friends. Like, it's crazy. Like, he put me through a $100,000 challenge. I dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying? He found out I dropped out of college. He was hot. He cool with the dean of the university. And he said, shit, nigga, you big bad Drumma Boy, woo, woo. I want you to come up with 100,000. I'm gonna give you 12 months. If you don't come up with that 100,000, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like with my fist type shit, you know what I'm saying? And you going back to school and shit. 10 months later, nigga, I remember taking my dad a fucking bank statement. About 150 in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I'm 19, you know what I'm saying? This my second year in college. And shit, like, we've been best friends ever since, so, you know what I mean?
And the rest is history.
Yes, sir.